Jump, Mabel, jump. She's like, I can't. It's against the rules. The first time I knew of Mabel was when my friend Lisa called, and she was in tears saying that there was another black pit bull running along golf links. A lot of people dump dogs up here. It's unfortunate. The first time I saw Mabel, she was trying to cross the road at golf links. She turned, she looked at me, she stopped, she paused, and then she ran into the woods. So this stream is where Mabel lived for 3.5 months. Where I trapped her is just down the way there. So this is the first time she's been back, and I'm giving her a little bit of reassurance that we're not going to leave her here or anything. When Mabel finally went into the trap and I found her, it was when I realized how bad her neck was. You know, to be honest, the first time I saw her, I thought she was wearing a pink collar. It was just open and red and raw and deep. I'd never seen anything like it. The vet said that Mabel would need surgery the next day, and I immediately said yes. And the neighbors chipped in and actually covered it for us. Of course, we immediately dewormed her, so she has no parasites, but I ordered the full panel, all the blood tests, and she came back as being in perfect health, even her nutritional levels. And I'm sure that was because we were leaving food for her every day in the woods for over a month. You know, for 3 days, she wouldn't even come into the house. I had to build her a shelter out using like my patio furniture and tarps. I wasn't sure what I was getting. You know, I knew that I had a dog in trauma who had a wound to manage. I had to get her in my car, I had to take her to the vet, and after that I had to take care of her. And I have a lot of conceptions about what pit bulls are, but she never snapped, snarled, growled, barked, nothing. She was as gentle as can be, and she seemed to understand that I was doing good for her. She's been gentle with everyone who has ever dealt with her. The thing I was most worried about when Mabel finally agreed to come inside and then to actually sleep inside was whether, as a pit bull, she might chew things. But she doesn't. In fact, you have to slather things with peanut butter and tell her a dozen times, just convince her that it's okay for her to have this toy, for her to take it. She really gets that we are doing good things for her. So putting the harness on her was no problem for the first time. At first, the leash, though, was terrifying. I think given her scar, now, you know, with work, she understands that it's like a link between us. And that if we want to go outside and smell new smells and, you know, that she's on the leash. And so she's come so far. In my experience for the last 2 weeks, she has been amazing with everyone who's visited, children, dogs. She's great with my cats. If my cat will walk up and bop her on the nose, and Mabel will just very quietly turn away, doesn't do it, just a little bit sad, no other reaction. I think the ideal home for Mabel would be a home with another dog, maybe a dog that she can play with. She plays gently with Tasman, but I can see that she would like to be a little bit more rambunctious. And I'd like to have a home where either there's a regular dog walker or maybe someone works at home. I don't want her to be in one of those houses where she's in a crate for 10 hours a day. I can't see it. So I've taken a lot of dogs in before, but this was a little different, taking in a completely unknown pit bull who was like living in the woods for 3.5 months. I had no idea what I was up for, and the thing that's touched me so much is how much my community and my friends stepped in, and everybody contributed a little. Somebody brought over food, somebody brought over a bed, people chipped in for her vet bills, and it's just been a beautiful experience all around, and she's really proved herself worthy of every ounce of effort we've put into it.